Hi everyone and welcome to my channel. Today, I'll be showing you how to make small brownies. I'll leave the measurements of each ingredient in the description box below, as well as my social media accounts for daily updates on when I upload my videos. And if you like this video and you would like to see more videos by me, then subscribe to my channel and give it a thumbs up. And without further ado, let's get right into baking. First off, you'll need to mix your biscuit crumbs and sugar together. I just whisk my biscuits up in a food processor to get the fine crumbs. Next, you'll need to add in some melted butter and stir it until it forms a wet sand-like texture. And once I'm done, I'll show you the next step. Before pouring your biscuit crumbs into the tray, you're gonna want to line it with some parchment paper, and I had already greased the bottom of the tray with some butter. This ensures easy removal of the brownies later on. Once you're done pouring all the biscuit crumbs into the tray, you're going to want to push the crumbs to the edges. This is just to ensure that you have an even amount of biscuit base in every bite. Once you're done with that, you're going to use your hand to pack the biscuit crumbs into the tray. This is just to make sure that when you cut the slice of the brownies, the biscuit crumbs won't fall off. And once we're done, I'm going to show you the next step to make the brownie mixture. These are the ingredients you need. You need flour, sugar, eggs, some melted chocolate and butter, and some vanilla extract. And I use this brand, but you can use whatever brand you prefer. Now you're going to add in your eggs into the stand mixer. You can use a hand mixer or a whisk, both are equally fine as well. Now I've just increased the speed of the video, but you want to make sure that you start on a low speed before increasing the speed of the mixer gradually. And now you're just going to slowly add in your sugar. You want to add in stages by stages, just to ensure that you don't knock out all the air that you have formed in the egg mixture earlier on. And once it's done incorporating, I'll show you the next step. Now you're going to add in your vanilla extract, and I just added a little bit more than what I've specified in the measurements because I prefer a stronger vanilla taste, but it's up to you actually. Now you're going to stop your mixer and just lift it up just so that you can pour your melted chocolate and butter easily. Now some of you may be wondering how I melted my chocolate and butter together. I just did it over a bain-marie, which is basically adding some water into a saucepan and placing a heat-proof bowl over it. You want to make sure that the water in the saucepan does not touch the heat-proof bowl, as you do not want to burn your chocolate at all. And once you're done adding all your chocolate, you're going to want to start mixing it and make sure that it fully incorporates into the egg mixture. Now once it is fully incorporated, you're going to add in your flour as well as your pinch of salt. Now I've just mixed both of them together. You must make sure that you sift your flour. This is just to ensure that there is no lumps in the mixture. I've increased the speed of the video, but you want to make sure that you slowly incorporate the flour or you'll get a big cloud of floury mess, which I'm sure you would not want at all. Now you're going to want to remove your whisk attachment as well as the bowl from the stand mixer. And once you have removed your bowl from the stand mixer, you're going to want to use a spatula just to scrape the sides as well as the bottom of the mixing bowl. This is just to ensure that all the ingredients you have used earlier on is fully incorporated into your batter. And once I've done mixing, I'm going to show you what to do next. And once you're done mixing, you're going to pour in all your brownie mixture into the buttery biscuit based tray that we did earlier on. And you're going to make sure that you spread the brownie mixture evenly. And once you're done pouring, you're going to bake it at 180 degrees for 35 minutes. This is how the brownie looks like after it has been baked. For decoration, you need biscuits, marshmallow, as well as melted chocolate, which I have melted at 30-second intervals inside the microwave. I'm gonna cut my marshmallows into half because I find it too big, but if you are able to find mini marshmallows, then go ahead and use it. Also, you should grease your scissors properly, just so that the marshmallows will not stick to the scissors after every cut. Now there's no order or pattern of how you want to arrange your marshmallows, it is totally up to you. And once you're done arranging, you can place it in the oven and melt it for a short while, but you should keep your eye on it because it burns very quickly. Or you can use a blowtorch and slowly melt the marshmallows. And once I'm done arranging, I'll show you the next step. This is how the marshmallow looks like after it has melted. And now you want to use some chocolate chips and just sprinkle over the brownies. There's no particular order, just have fun with it. And because the brownie is already hot, the chocolate will just melt on top of the brownie. And once I'm done adding the chocolate on top of the brownie, I'll show you the next step. Once you're done adding your chocolate, you're gonna break the biscuits and then sprinkle them all over your brownies. There's no particular pattern or order that you have to do it, you can just have fun with it and just go with the flow. And once I'm done adding all my biscuit crumbs, I'll show you what to do next. Once you're done adding your biscuit crumbs, you're gonna use the melted chocolate and drizzle it all over the brownies. You could also pour the chocolate into a piping bag, as the piping bag gives you more control of how you want to drizzle the chocolate on top of your brownies. And once you're done drizzling the chocolate over, you're gonna break up some of the biscuits just to cover some gaps and just for some final touch-ups. This is my take on small brownies. If you have tried this recipe, then be sure to tag me on Instagram to let me see your creations. Thank you so much for watching!